it's been like cold as shit for a while.
For real, bro.
And it's about time, getting outside and
For
touching
real.
grass finally. But it's good, man. How have you been?
Bro, it's been nice. School is almost out. We got 17 and a half more days. So, we're at that point of the year where we're counting down, but it's going so slow, bro. It's going way too slow. So, it's all right. And yeah, bro. It's nice. It's getting nice and sunny out here now too. So, PA, it's been freezing and rainy for the past little bit. So, it's always nice.
Yeah. So you're in school. I just graduated. I graduated college like 3 years ago. I
Mm-hmm.
think from like today. No, in a couple days.
Nice.
And I feel like I am getting old. So, dude, like that shit goes by quick.
Yeah.
It seems slow sometimes, but it's enjoy it while you.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah.
Days are long, years are short. Oh, I heard that quote on TikTok once. That was like kind of tough. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's a lot of fire TikTok quotes out there.
there is.
I don't like sometimes you just run into something and you're like rethinking life for a little bit. You're like,
For real.
wow,
No,
that man
especially when
spit.
I'm scrolling, I'm laying back, I'm like, scrolling and it's like looking at the ceiling. It's all dark in my room. 2 a.m. usually, that's like my bedtime, 2, 3 a.m. And I'm like scrolling, I'm like, man, bro, that was a deep quote. And then I'll save it to my like favorites. You know how you can bookmark it? And then I'll go back the next morning, listen to it again. I'm like, oh, bro, that hit. That really did hit. So bro, nah, my whole TikTok is just filled with just quotes and all this. It's like, oh, you can't even see, but just all of this is quotes.
Oh, I see some of it. I see
It's
some of it.
yeah, usually it's the dark ones, to be honest, that are quotes.
Oh, like the sad, like
Yeah.
no.
When I'm in the depressed Carter era of the
I
night,
need to get on that side then. I need to get on that side because, like, I'll see the quotes and shit, and I'll be like, "Damn, that's pretty good," and I'll just scroll through it. I just, I don't really
Yeah,
take the advice, but it gets to the head a little
for
bit.
sure.
But
Yeah,
I don't even really go on TikTok anymore. I've been
bro,
wanting
good.
to like be more invested into other platforms, but it's very hard once you're like sucked into
You're in the
freaking
brain
crypto
rot,
Twitter.
bro. You're in the brain
Dude,
rot.
my brain is rotted. I think I'm
It's
running off of like
bad.
one brain cell right. It's bad. It's
Yes,
bad.
I agree. Yeah, it's bad. At school when actually I'm scared to scroll through Twitter at school because I'm like people are behind me. I'm like, I don't know what's gonna pop up on my timeline, bro. I'm scared. Like there was a girl giving birth on my timeline the other day. I was like, what the heck? I was
You ever
scared.
get you ever get the threads like it's like yeah, all the chicks like post your like
Oh,
tits
yep,
all
yep,
around and shit,
yeah.
and I'm like you didn't have to bless us today, but they did. They chose to.
Yeah,
But yeah, in
yeah,
school, bro,
you accidentally clicked it and you were like scrolling through the comments a little bit. It was an accident, bro. I
I
meant to
I
be scrolling to my
accidentally
timeline.
bookmarked it too. I accidentally bookmarked it. I didn't mean to, but it was just an accident. I only look
Yeah,
at
bro.
it a
That's
couple
the
times a
worst.
day.
I hate that. That's the worst.
Terrible.
It's the worst. But yeah, I'm scared to like what memes are gonna pop up or like a Pepe meme or something wild, bro. So I'm like scared, I'm like kind of holding it down here under the desk. I'm like, you know, scrolling through a little bit, but it's all right.
Especially if like your teacher walks by and it's like, show the class what you're looking at, and
Yeah,
it's like,
pl- plug your phone up to the board and let's see what you're doing. I'm like, oh, I can't. I'll stand up. I'll be like, scrolling up. Here's this, and then there'll be like one of those threads. I'm like, no, whoa, whoa, whoa. But
They're like, this
it's
man's
whatever.
wild, and
Yeah,
class goes crazy.
yeah, and they're
Let's
like,
fucking go.
yeah, and then they're all like, oh, caught in 4K, like, bro. Nah, that's why,
He's
bro.
quick with it.
And I'm like, bro, I swear I'm not. It's not what my
Dude, that's a
timeline is
that's a
usually.
that's a skit within itself right there. That could be a skit within.
Bro, hey, we should cook up. I'm gonna be honest. We should cook up. Get me as a student, bro. But Meebz, oh my gosh, it's so bright now. We were talking about quotes. We'll just start it off here. Quotes. What is a quote that you live by?
Ooh, damn, that's
It's a fire one to start off with.
I always say it's very simple. You never know until you know.
Mm,
I mean, there's a lot of good quotes out there, but that one is just always like, you never know.
true.
If you go and do something, you never know what's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
Why not, right?
True.
Um, yeah, yeah, that's one. I know there's a. Oh, yeah, there's a couple others like you can't focus on what you can control, not what you can't control.
Yeah, my teacher
Something like
always
that.
says control the controllables. That was a quote that we got told every day.
Yep. Yeah, like simple as like your daily routine. Right?
Mm-hmm.
You can choose to get up at a good time, get up late, just to procrastinate, or you can get after. But then some things like some family issue stuff. Sometimes you can't control that. You just got to let it be.
True.
And it's tough. And sometimes even in this space, I think that's a very like important thing to like realize, and something I struggle with a lot is knowing that like there's a lot of things that go on that I don't necessarily like or is negative, but sometimes it's just how it is going to be. It's
Mm-hmm.
like what can we do to like not like promote that, but like bring a positive forward
For sure.
feeling to it.
For sure.
Um, but yeah, how about you? What's like a quote that you usually go by?
I have a couple up on my wall. First one is "Dreams come true when you don't sleep." That's by Virgil. Um, that was a deep one because I feel like there's those lonely nights where you're just sitting here, working, and you're like, man, bro, is this even gonna be worth it? And I feel like this is big for me because I could be going out and partying, I could be going out with friends at that time, bro, but like this is my fun. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
I get asked why I stay home all the time, why I do this, why I work so hard. I don't know. I just like this is my fun. This is what I find enjoyable, and I know I have what it takes to, you know, go, bro. I
yeah.
can go. So that's one. Fish don't just jump in the boat. That's by Tom Brady. That was a recent one that he dropped. That was one of my favorite ones.
Okay, okay.
Um, yeah, there's just a couple Bible quotes too. You do not
Nice.
realize now what I am doing, but later you will understand. John 13:7, one of my favorite Bible verses. So it's just stuff like that.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah. I like those. Those are really good.
Yeah.
Um, I know the first one you said like what was the first one you said again?
Dreams come true
Good.
when you don't sleep.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I mean, hey, like if you have your like priorities, like and have things that you enjoy doing, sometimes it's worth it.
Mm-hmm.
But also it's not a bad thing to go out and you know,
For
it's
sure.
like kind of finding the balance because like something that I
Can't
always
be that
try to
every day.
remind myself is yeah, yeah. Sometimes I try to remind myself like there's feel like as if there's always a rush to do something, but at the end of the day, there is always tomorrow. Some people say there's never tomorrow, but it's always there. It's like one small step at a time.
Yeah,
And you can't always like be like overdoing because if you do, then that's when you tend to burn out. I'm speaking for myself here.
for sure.
But yeah, dude. No, that's good. That's good that you have stuff that you enjoy doing. That's like kind of like why like I make videos in the place. It's like that's just something I enjoy as like a hobby. Because work is
For
not
sure.
fun.
Yeah,
I like being around my coworkers and stuff, but it's not something I really enjoy doing. It's not like my job that I want to do for the rest of my life. So it's like hopefully one day this opens up opportunities. But it's just like finding that thing that kind of like brings you away, but also like you get to have fun with,
for
um,
sure.
and then other people enjoy it. This is fun.
Yeah,
Sitting right here talking like after a long day. Like I told you earlier. I was like I'm tired, man. But like we might have to cut it short. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna fucking happen because
for sure.
now we're writing. We're fucking going.
Exactly.
We're memeing out. That's exactly what we're doing.
Exactly.
That's
We're
what we're
even
doing.
out. Quote coming in from Dextro. Uh, I think he meant if you want a happy
Extra.
ending, that depends, of course, on where you stop your story. That was tough. That's a tough one.
Sometimes I go to the massage parlor and they don't get.
All right, here we go. I knew exactly. I knew this is what you were gonna go into.
I couldn't help it. I'm sorry.
It
It was sitting there. It was there.
was like a
Okay.
Scottie Pippen to Michael Jordan type thing. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Not that Meebs.
Good God. That's a good one. That's a good
I don't know what
one.
Josh is talking about. But Meebs, let's just get into a little bit about who you are, bro. We started off with a quote, but if someone walked up on the street, boop, 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 doo, doo, who are you, Meebs? How would you describe yourself?
Um, I'm a very open-minded person. Um, you know, I'll I'm not the type of guy that like will go to the bar and like sit in the corner. Um, I like to talk. I really enjoy talking to people, but also like, you know, I'd say overall like because sometimes I don't even know who I am.
That's real,
But
bro. Holy, that was a quote in itself right there, bro.
it is. Because like I think I'm always trying to figure that out, but at the same time, the way I see myself is, or I try to put myself out, and someone that really just enjoys like making people around them happy. Um, and that's like what I really like in doing, because like I genuinely feel very very uncomfortable or
Mm-hmm.
very stressed out or start to get anxious if I sense any sort of tension, any sort of like person that's like upset, even if like I don't know them. Like it's like when you're sitting in a car and you hear someone complaining, right? Sometimes it like irks you a little bit, especially when you're in a good mood. You're like, oh man, that kind of sucks.
Yeah.
So like I guess like the type of person I am is like someone that just like wants to make the people around them enjoy their time. And I
Yes.
try my best to do so. Can't always do that. That's something sometimes I gotta accept. But as long as I do try, that's all that really matters.
For
Um,
sure.
so yeah, I guess just being as positive as I can be. Sometimes that's not the case, but things happen.
For sure. Yeah, bro. Man, I feel like I'm just like you, bro. Like, just school in general, bro. Most kids don't want to be there. It happens. I'm feeling that right now and throughout this whole year, to be honest. It just hasn't, you know, it's high school. It's high school. I want to do other things. This. I want to do this. I want to grind on this. I don't want to be there 8 hours a day, but I have to.
Yeah,
So it's like either you can make the situation good or you can just be miserable. So I think you should make it better. You should try to have fun. And, when I see these people all down, I will go out of my way to just make myself look stupid. I do not care if I look stupid. I cannot care what other people think of me because in 4 years, what is it going to matter? It's not going to
right.
matter at all. So I would rather make myself look absolutely stupid and just have people laugh, bro. And I just got this note in my backpack a couple days ago, and it was like, you make school actually like enjoyable and able to come to school and not be depressed pretty much, bro.
Yeah,
That hit me really hard because that makes me like know that I'm doing something like that I try to, you know what I mean? Like that one
yeah.
that made me feel really
It,
good.
and that's a really good mindset to have, because like when I was in high school, like I was a terrible student, even in college. Um, I did finish on time, but like I was always like a bad student. Not in terms of like the kid that's like telling the teacher to fuck off.
Yeah.
That's not happening. But I was actually really nice to the teachers, but they were always disappointed because I was um always like positive and stuff. It's just I didn't turn in my shit on
Yeah.
time. Um, and I call myself the king of procrastination. Um, but dude, yeah, that's a good mindset that you have, because when I was in high school, I didn't really think like that. It was just kind of like going through the motions sometimes. Like, okay, I'm gonna go to this class. I'll get through it.
Yeah.
Whatever, I'll get through it. But it's also because like it is difficult sometimes, trying to sit through something that you don't care about.
Yeah.
Um, that's like why like there was like some classes that I genuinely enjoyed, and one of them was actually like I did drama class,
Hmm.
um, all 4 years. I didn't have to do it the fourth year, but I just did it anyway because I was like, we kind of screwed off in that class, because you got the drama geeks, and then you got the other dudes like me that just wanted to be in there, but also just ended up loving it. Um, and that's what it turned out to be. And it was like yeah, finding that enjoyment in like certain, and then also it's like finding like those like people that you can like resonate with, of course. Definitely makes things easier, and that's what I try to do as well. Like when I go into work, because like, when I'm doing like videos on the side and stuff, right? It's enjoyable. I really enjoy it. I also enjoy talking to people online as well sometimes. Um, so when I go in the office, like, oh man, this environment is just not like, it's not fitting to. Can you imagine me sitting in an office? My friends
No, no,
sometimes
I
can't
could
even imagine.
not. No.
So it's like, I make the best of it. There's a lot of people that complain, but I never try to gear that attention towards them. Like if I hear them complain, like I don't try to feed it, ignore it, and then crack a couple jokes, hang out, play some hangman, just pass some time. Uh, that's what it was. Like the end of the day today, we always do hangman, because it's like a great way to end the day.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's very important to find like those those simple things that like get you through the day, especially when it's towards something that you don't want to do, but like it builds character and it'll carry you through. Like because in life there's a lot of things we don't want, right? But we got to do them anyway.
Every
We just got
day.
to find
Every
enjoyment.
day, bro.
Yep,
Yeah, for sure.
definitely.
No, it's the little victories. I think is people try to look at the bigger picture, and you don't get to the bigger victory every day. You got to go through the little victories every day, and they build up. And
Yep,
when you look back, say a year, you're gonna be like, man, I'm at my big victory now, and it only took a year, but I got so many little victories every day. So I think that's a big thing.
definitely. Do you play any sports?
I play basketball.
Oh shit, okay. I'm a soccer guy.
Nice,
Big soccer. Yeah.
nice.
I don't play
So
as much anymore, but
yeah, did soccer help you through high school?
that's all I did. Yeah. When I ever since I was a kid, all I did was play soccer. Um, in high school, like my freshman year, I didn't play on the high school team. I played on this other team. It was like
Like an
an
AAU
academy team
type?
is what they called it.
Yeah.
We'd practice 4 times, have like a game or two, and they didn't allow you to play high school during that. 'Cause, we play against teams like DC United, like academy team,
Mm.
New York Red Bulls academy. Um, so I wasn't a starter. I was on the bench quite a lot, but it taught me a lot. It actually made me a better player. So when ended up playing in high school, it made it a lot easier. And then I ended up playing in college as well.
Mm.
Um,
Nice.
and that was a lot of fun. But both my senior years, my senior year in high school and senior year in college, I didn't have them. I wrecked my ankle senior year of high school, so I was out for the whole season. And then my senior year in college, COVID.
Mm.
So that was like never experienced a senior year for sports. That's like the bigger thing. Like it wasn't like with the COVID thing. Like it kind of sucked with school and stuff, but it ended up working out. But man, like missing senior year for sports is like the worst thing. It's like you as a team trying to build this culture, trying to like really win some shit.
Yeah.
We had that ability. It's just we just got injury. We had shit happen that wow. We just had shit happening, and it was. But I do miss it actually. I miss it a lot. I want to play. I actually play. I played in Amsterdam. Like I went to Breakpoint in
Mm-hmm.
Amsterdam, and they
Yeah.
had like they have a soccer event like at these Web3 events. I think like Big Brain Holdings like holds them, or Big
Yeah.
Brain Gaming.
Probably.
Um, so I was playing. That was a lot of fun. But man, I was like, holy shit! I need to start running more. Because dude, it was rough. That shit was rough.
For
My
sure.
body was not used to it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's dope. I was just gonna say, is there like any Web3 soccer events? But that's dope. That's dope. Um, and yeah, you were talking about going backtrack now. You were talking about trying to make people's day better at work. Do people know about Meebs at work, or is Meebs a whole different thing?
Um, a select. Uh, most people don't know.
Yeah,
Most people.
that's what I guessed.
It's just cause I don't know. It's hard to some people they wouldn't understand,
Yeah.
and I accept that. But there's some people that like are like they do. Even my family, it took them a while to firmly grasp.
Firmly grasp within
Um,
your hand.
it
Firmly
took them a
grasp.
while to understand that I enjoyed making content because I did. I created on TikTok for a while. It didn't work.
Hmm.
Eventually, I watched back and I was like, well, I know why it sucked. And then got into Web3. And when I got back into creating content again, they were like, oh, here we go. Because I get very excited. I'm like, hey, watch this, watch this, watch this. And it took a while. It took a good year and a half, say, for them to actually start enjoying my stuff. To where they're like, oh, wow, you should keep this going. You're actually
Yeah.
pretty good at it. And they have always known, like, I really like acting. And that's, like, something I really, like, would love to pursue one day. But this is, like, part of me learning, practicing with myself, but also trying to put myself out there as well. But yeah, like even like having my family get oriented to it, like a bit. Even my friends now like all supportive about it. They love it. And then yeah, with work it's different. That's just there. I have two sides of me, right? I have a very professional side, and then I got Meebz, right?
Yeah.
So I like to keep it professional in the
Yeah.
work.
That's exactly what last time we had Peachy on. That was on Friday. He was saying the same stuff. But yeah, I think not I think, but does it
But I'll
help you?
shill crypto.
Oh,
I'll shill it.
absolutely. No, I show crypto all the time. Actually, a lot of people at school know because it's a small town and a lot of people know what I'm doing. Some people think it's cool. Some people think it's like stupid. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
bro, I don't care. But do you think it helps you that your family is supportive and you have friends that are supportive? Because was that hard? Did you feel kind of lonely when people were not really supporting it?
Yeah. Even when I have support, it gets slow.
Hmm.
It's a very weird feeling which I can't explain, but it happens quite frequently. I say at least like monthly. Um, some of the dudes I talk to would know. Um, they could tell you. But it helps a lot because when I took I technically quit. I did.
I wanted
Last
to get
year.
into this.
I technically quit, and um, one of the guys, Ryder, um,
Lee?
he told me, yeah,
Yeah.
he told me he was because I talked to him about it. I was on the phone with him before, like I posted what I posted, and he was like, just say you're taking a break, you know,
Yeah.
for like an unprecedented amount of time. Where it is. So I did, and I'm glad I did. I'm glad I didn't say I quit or delete my account or anything. Because it took a while for me to separate myself and understand, you know, um, you get caught up with a lot in the times. You got to really separate yourself because it's not normal, and I don't think it is at all to be staring at the needle. Even if you're a
Hmm.
creator, you want to stay towards the relevant trending topics and stuff. It definitely influences your mind in a way where it's not good and it can be.
Yeah.
And uh, yeah, during that when I told my like parents that day, like I was like I can't do this anymore. Um, we were having dinner and they were very quiet for the rest of the dinner. Because I think they were like, wow, like that's pretty. They were like, man, he's been putting a lot of time into that. That I could tell they were kind of disappointed, but at the same time, like that was before I even started doing like really like my skits.
Hmm.
Um, and yeah, it felt like someone died when I took a break. That's how it felt. Because I just not I just had to get my shit together.
Yeah.
There's a lot of important things I had to figure out, and still always am. But like sometimes like I had to take that step back to take small steps forward,
Hmm.
so that I can create in a better way, so that I can provide, so that I can make my videos to the best of my ability because that's what I really care about. Like if I put something out, like it has to be good, or else I'm not gonna be happy with it, and it's gonna stress me the fuck out. Um, Even just like the thought of, you know, sometimes I'll half-ass it, and afterwards I'm like, I'm just not proud of that.
Yeah.
And that's also part of being hard on myself. But yeah, having that support is helpful. But also it is something I think one needs to learn how to do it without the support as well.
Yeah.
Because there was a lot of times where, at least for a year, it was like I would itch to get one like, you know,
Yeah.
and it was just on a regular post. I'd be like, how do I get a fucking like, you know?
Yeah.
Uh, so it's now it's different. It's like, oh, how do I get to more, right?
Mm-hmm.
More. You're always chasing more
It's a numbers
now.
game. Yeah.
That's how it is.
Yeah.
So I try not to think towards the numbers, but it's sometimes.
It's hard. Yeah. I mean, it's hard. It's social media. Um, Halloween says the Meebz turn up was legendary. It feels like it happened overnight almost, and it really does, bro. Man, I remember. I think I DM'd you when the day that you tweeted that, bro, and I was like, man, I was on my way to the aquarium at in North Carolina. I just remember this because we were on vacation. I was like, man, bro, Meebz like is taking a step back, bro, and I was like, and I DM'd you. I think I was like, yo, hope you're doing well. Or maybe this was a comment. I know I talked to you sometime that day. It was like, I hope you're doing, good, and I hope you come back. And bro, it was probably like what, a month probably that you took off?
I think it was 2.
2 months. And I saw you come back. I was like, oh, there you go. Like I knew something was coming back because, bro, I know you, bro. You a hard worker. And was the step back more of like a mental health thing? Was your mental getting very bad?
It was very. That day I was at work and I had to leave early. I don't want to get too into it. But I sat in my car for a while, thinking about my, and I was just kind of debating, what am I? So I've had struggles in the past with like mental stuff, but not because things happened.
Mm-hmm.
But like with this, it's just a different game, right? And it's something I'm always trying to solve. But it was like that time. Like sometimes I get that feeling, but I know how to deal with it now since I've had it worse. I'd say like
Yeah.
during that time. Yeah, it was not fun, dude. It fucking sucked. But I started. I actually like after I stopped, I lost like 10 pounds in a good way. I was working out. Now I was
Yeah.
healthier. I actually my mind was more clear. The more I was away. But then it actually it was Levi, uh, Beck, and some other friend, and Sav, from Tombstone, because me and him went to college really close. He
Yeah,
got me into
he
space.
was telling me about that.
Um,
He was telling me
but
about that.
he was even like shocked. He was like, "Damn, dude, like that sucks." But I went to break, and without the plan of coming back to the space, I was like, you know what? Like, I know people that are there. When can I go to Europe and stay with a bunch of people and save money staying?
Yeah.
So why wouldn't I? So that's exactly what I did. I went to Breakpoint, and then I was there. I was talking to people, and I just started feeling it again, to
Mm-hmm.
where I was like, you know what? Like when you're online all the time, like you lose that sense of humanity.
Yeah.
Um, and it's like once I saw that again, I was like, all right, you know what? I need to tackle this again and figure it the fuck out because I can't stop. And even like this past week, I've been like away from it, but it's like it's not the same mindset as it was before. It's like I need to fucking get over whatever hurdle it is so that I can keep going because I really like whatever anger I have, sadness, whatever it is, I need to let it fuel me so that I can make the fucking shit.
Yes.
I need to do it because if I don't, then what am I doing? I'm just
Mm-hmm.
gonna go to work. I'm gonna come home and fuck off. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. So
Yeah.
I just like at this point, it's like I refuse to back off, and let my mind tell me. Um, but also I give myself those mini breaks when I need them, because it is important. I think it's not normal to show up every day on this thing, and
Mm-hmm.
people try to convince you that shit. And it's the engagement farmers. It's all these motherfuckers that are like, hey, you need to be here every day. You need to do this. To
Yeah.
be a good content creator, you need to be replying to people all the time. I did all that shit, and it helped. But at the same time, like okay, why are you telling people to do these things when you could tell them, why don't you learn a skill? Why don't you learn how to make some better content? Why don't you learn to improve your speaking skills, you know?
Yeah.
So that's like what pisses me off sometimes, is like people encourage these engagement tactics. And it's part of the short mindset that people have in crypto because for one, crypto teaches you, hey, I can make money quick. What comes next? I can grow quick.
Mm-hmm.
What comes with that? Hacks, engagement hacks, whatever it is. People just want to like take the shortcuts all the time.
Yeah.
But in reality and in life, what is the fucking rush? Like, figure it out, learn something, get better at it, and take that time. Because even if it takes a year, even if it takes 5 years, 10 years, whatever it might be, it's gonna pay off.
For
And
sure.
you're gonna be ahead of those people that like focused more on replying than actually like or focused more on being on the feed or talking in a space or listening or whatever it may be instead of actually like applying that time and actually working.
For
And I
sure.
think that's a big problem, is the acceptance of.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like if you take a break, it feels like a lot of people not lose respect, but they forget that we're people. They forget that you're an actual person. They do the
Yeah.
same thing, but if they did it, it would be totally different. And I did the same thing, bro. I'm looking at YouTube, bro. I didn't post from October to March, bro. I took a long break, and I think I used this. I kept using excuses. One was like I didn't have a good PC, but really I didn't need a PC for this, bro. It wasn't that hard. I just found excuses in my day to day life that would be like, oh, I can't do this because of this, but I could have, and I'm disappointed in myself. But we're back even stronger, bro. Like we've done like this whole month. We're set up now, bro. We're averaging 3 podcasts a week. We're streaming every day. Like we come back stronger, and it. I don't know. I for those October, November, December, January, February, March, like 6 months. I didn't feel myself, bro. I'm gonna be honest. Like I
Mm-hmm.
felt like every other kid, and that's what I try not to be because everyone else doesn't make it. Like those people. I could be making a lot of money. I know that I could be making a lot of money. I could be making a lot of friends, connections, whatever I want, bro. But I was playing Fortnite. I was playing video games, not doing anything, and I don't know. I just didn't have the drive, and now I do. So
Yeah.
it feels good, bro. And in this last month, I've locked in. I've locked in, so it feels good. It feels good to be back.
Hell yeah, that's good, man. And like sometimes I think comparing is part of the problem. Because you look at people, you're like, why can't I be? Or like, what am I doing wrong or whatnot? And sometimes, you just gotta. I think a lot of people fail to understand that like, everyone's path is different,
Hmm.
and a lot of people try to like, give advice and stuff. And I sometimes give advice, but because I believe in it, you know.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean it's always right for that certain person, but maybe it can help them, and they can use some of it, for their path. Um, and yeah, dude, it's just all a part of like learning from yourself, and you
Yeah.
know, uh, even if you are gaming, it's like that's fine as long as you're doing this. Like, dude, like not many. How old are you?
15 now. I just turned 15 last month.
Happy birthday. Um,
Thank you.
that, dude, like not many people are doing that.
Yeah.
Your age. I wasn't. Yeah, I was playing soccer. I was playing sports. I had other things, but like you're in a space that's very difficult, and it's not for the soft minded. Um, it takes a lot of persistence, that's for sure. So the fact that you're showing up, dude, like you're early.
Yeah.
You are very early.
Yeah. I mean,
Um, but we're early overall, and it's yeah, it's it'll be a fun journey. Something you're gonna learn a lot from it. I mean, dude, like I was watching some of the podcasts to see beforehand. I was watching the other day, and yeah, dude, just getting that improvement. So
bro, growing every time. Even if you look back at like we used to do them on spaces, and then now we started doing them on cams, and then like now I'm learning how to flow into questions more and just keep the conversation going, which I feel like I'm getting better at. I feel like this one has been pretty good, to be honest, and so it's been fun. Shoot, I was gonna say something, I forget now. Oh, I know what I was gonna say, but yeah, it definitely is not for the soft-minded. I've been doing this since I was 11, 12, trading. So it's been a fun 3 years now, something like that. So it's crazy. It's crazy.
Wow, that's wild. See, like I'm not like a hardcore trader, but like I have like my conviction.
Hmm.
Um, man, NFTs fucked. But yeah, yeah. I'm still holding. I'm a. I when people said be a diamond hand, I took that way too seriously, and I shouldn't have.
Yeah,
But I just gotta let go, man. Just
for sure. Yeah,
go.
I'm bad at that, bro. I need to learn that, and I've always been like that. But now I want to go into like what has been some of your favorite moments in Web3. I'll tell you one of mine for just while it's on the top of my head. Making my teacher a quick trade in school. The one morning I told my teacher to buy, what was it, a dope cat or it was some llama too, and I knew they were going on OpenSea that day. I said, "Watch this. It'll go to this was $100." So I was like, "Watch, this will go to like 13 Sol tonight," and it did, and it was like 0.25 Sol at that time. I said, "Watch this." I said, "Buy," and he bought, and he flipped like 1,000. He made like that month's like pay in that night because of me. That was so funny.
That's insane.
Yeah, I was
You're
just
doing the Lord's work out here, brother.
yeah,
Holy
I made a
shit!
lot of money on my 13th birthday.
Damn,
A lot.
dude.
That was they went on OpenSea on my 13th birthday, and bro, I made a lot of money that night. I made a lot of money. But what are some of your favorite moments in Web3?
There's a, there's. I mean, dude, like any event, every. I think this most recent NYC was my most favorite. Um, but honestly, it all goes back to my first ever IRL event, which was last year's NYC.
Mm-hmm.
And doing the D God's treasure hunt. I
Ooh.
think, yeah, that was a very stressful days. Uh, and we did it wrong. We focused more on the quality of what we were putting out instead of like trying to get to every single thing. I ended up getting my first ever tattoo for it. Um, and yeah, it was a very good experience. But the two guys I was staying with, Josh and Steven, like we became friends online like a month prior, and we're like, hey, let's just all stay together.
Yeah,
And then we became best friends. Like I still talk to them like almost like weekly, every day sometimes. Um, so I think like that event itself made me want to create more, and that's when I really started. Like I was doing videos like about 2 months beforehand, but it was I just didn't like. I started increasing in my output. Started running spaces after that, like trying everything to like see what I like most. Uh, and I think that first event very important, but also like this most recent one was I liked it a lot because of it just felt like the conversations were real. Everyone was just having a good time, and um, it was just a lot of fun. It was just so
yeah,
much fun. These events, there's nothing like an IRL event. You'll get there one day. You'll be out there and you'll understand because like
for sure.
honestly like being on the phone and stuff like there's nothing fun about that. Like to me, um, like the only thing I really enjoy doing is making videos in my room by myself, talking to myself. Pretty much is what I do.
Yeah.
Um, and like outside of that, like I wouldn't say there's any certain event like outside the IRL events that I like. Trying to think. I don't think there's anything. I mean, when I got you listed, that was a huge thing.
Yeah.
It's a lot of like Ute stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but also like I mean like Sav just getting me into space in general. Like one day he's like, hey dude, like I'm getting into NFTs. I'm gonna start a project called Tombstone, and you should check out NFT. And I was like, bet, I'll do that. And ever since then, I've been in the space. Me and him like sometimes look back, we're like, wow, this is really cool that we're doing this. So it's especially coming back from like college, like we were fraternity brothers.
Yep, that's what he
Um,
said.
yeah, yep, yep. He was a brother when I was a pledge. So he I was a pledge. So you can assume that I was hazed, possibly, maybe.
Oh man. But yeah, he was telling me that in the Tombstone chat a couple days ago. He was like, "Yo, did you have the podcast with Meebz yet?" Because apparently he might not read, but that's all right. He liked the tweet too, but that's whatever. But he he was like, "Did you have it yet?" No. And then he was telling me all about how you guys met in college and stuff. I was like, "No way, that's dope." He was supposed to come on the podcast a couple last week, but he faded. It's okay. He had stuff to do.
Oh,
He had stuff to do.
I'll talk to him.
Yeah, talk to
I'll
him.
talk to him.
Give him some crap for me. So that's what.
I'll give. I think I'm gonna play some COD with him tonight. So I'll give him
Oh,
a
bro,
rundown.
give him some crap tonight. Oh my gosh, please. Be
We
like,
were,
oh,
we were
you
playing last night.
tell him
we were
like,
getting
oh,
after
you
it.
missed out. You missed out. Blah blah blah. You know.
Dude, the man's is dirty at gaming.
Really?
Sav.
Oh,
yeah,
he was.
he was crazy at Fortnite.
Yeah, he.
Still
I think
is.
I played
Like,
with him at or some Fortnite during that OK Bears tournament.
yeah.
And yeah, I was playing with Klanos, and he invited me, and we were playing, and he was kind of nasty. I'm better than him, of course. Tell him to bro. We need to play some Fort sometime if you play Fortnite. But yeah, for sure. Let's play some games sometime though.
Yeah, I play. I can read. I don't know. I'm like a big Rocket League guy.
Oh, see, you would need to carry me. I can't play Rocket League. Oh, I
see,
suck.
like,
I suck at Rocket League, bro.
I've hit my GC level.
No way.
I'm up there. Yeah.
Oh my
yeah.
god. No, I think max I've ever got is like bronze 2.
Well, that's like the second lowest. You're getting there.
Let's go. At least we're not the lowest, Low victories. Let's go.
That's true. That's true. Progress, man. Progress.
Let's go.
That's funny.
But yeah, I don't know how to even like really get to the air. If I don't know, it just doesn't make sense to me. But catch me on the they have like a phone Rocket League that they made.
Dude, that shit's actually fun.
Bro, I can
actually
cook up on there. See, I'm good on there, but on
Dude.
the other Rocket League, no.
Yeah, it's tough. It's not.
But yeah, I actually got like 140th in a tournament last night on Fortnite. That was fun. Me and my friends were just messing around, and we actually started 30 minutes late. I think if we started on time, we could have probably got like top 10, but that's okay. It's okay.
Damn.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, that's tough though.
We were chilling last night. But yeah, bro. Let's talk about content now. How long does it take you to make a video?
Ooh, it depends. Okay, I'd say like the basic like couple characters, whatever it may be, probably like an hour. Scripting depends. Because like scripting can take me 10 minutes, 15 minutes, depending on how in depth it is.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, the other day, 3 weeks ago, that was probably the longest it's taken me to make a video in a while. It took me at least 4 to 5 hours. Because it took me an hour to script. Because I did it alongside music. It was I don't know if you saw it. It was the Zach X one.
Oh yeah, I did.
Crypto investigator.
Yes.
That one took a lot of time. Because I scripted it so that the timing of the music went with the script, and then a lot of the words, like I wanted it to be very articulate what was going on, and then also like a lot of trick stuff that probably people don't even recognize, or like a lot of loopholes in it. But that took me a while. Because that was just a whole process. But usually I'd say like on average, probably an hour. Usually like if I'll be like walking around, whatever, and then something will pop in my head and I'll be like, okay, I can script that. Once I get the notepad out, I get that shit out, film the different characters, and it like this process used to take so much longer, but the reason like it's a lot quicker now is because when I script out my like video, we have the same headset.
No way.
Close enough. Yeah.
I have the black one at my dad's, so it's like
that's lit.
That's
dope.
Lit.
But yeah, like when I script my videos now, like each character has a number, and then when I shoot the video, I will shoot one character fully through.
Mm-hmm.
And the problem I used to get was like, okay, how do I make lines sound like they're naturally like being said, like it's two different people. I probably repeat the same lines like 4 times when I have the camera on,
Yeah.
and then I'll just like pick the best. Um, and the way I do it makes the editing easier because I don't like editing. It's really about the
Hate editing.
dialogue, which is sometimes the hard part, but it does come together pretty easily once I get it on.
For
Yeah.
sure. Yeah. Bro, you should hear some of my takes on some of the voiceover for the videos that I do of like, short little videos, like 3 minute, 4 minute videos on different projects. Oh, sometimes I'll have like a quick like a little line to say and I can't say a word and I'm like, holy cow, hold on. And you'll hear me like smash my desk in the background. It's so funny. I've looked back at these so many times. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm dying. So that's all fun. Oh man. So how do you like come up with what videos you make, like, or what topics you make the videos on? Does it just pop in your head? Do you just see it on the timeline one day? How do you pick?
It depends. Try it. These are all unused. If you can see,
Dang, yeah, I can see. Holy
those are all
cow.
unused ideas. Yeah, I think there's like at least 40. Those are all not used. But they're all different ideas I have not done. Um, I think that one day I'm just gonna go through them and make them. But most of what I make is usually on the go. If I have like one idea in there that I'm like really feeling, I'll be like, all right, I'll do it. But most of them, like I'll see something on it, be like, I can. So it's usually a lot of it is spur of the moment, and usually that's when it's the best. But with like some of these, like I really like these ideas. It's just I need to sit down and actually do them. Huh. And that's like part of my procrastinator like
Yeah, I
type
feel that.
mindset. Because like I do like it. Like I love making a video when like the idea pops in my head. I'm like, all right, I gotta make it right now. Like fuck yeah. Because
Yeah.
like when we were talking earlier, like I can't make a video when I'm not in a good mood. Or like at least in a decent mood. Like if I'm like not happy at all, it's very difficult because uh getting into like a certain character that's like very enthusiastic, trying to be funny and stuff. It's hard to be funny when you're not,
Yeah. Yeah,
in a
that's
good mood.
funny is something
So
you cannot fake. It's
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So sometimes like there's never been a video that I filmed and not posted. So there's like everything that I've ever made, has been, because it's like if I make it, it's gonna go out
Yeah.
regardless.
Yeah,
Um,
for sure. I don't think I've ever made a video and haven't put it out.
yeah, because
Cuz
I know like some people do that. They're like, it just doesn't cut it. But like, if it, like some videos, I'll be like, this is probably not gonna do as well. But you know what?
I think that's
Fuck it.
I think that's part of growth too. Like you got to
Yeah.
see some of your failures. You're not going to hit on everyone. It's
And
just
some
unrealistic.
sometimes it's the ones I hate the most that actually do the best.
Yeah, true.
Some of my better videos, some of the ones that have actually gotten better numbers, are actually my least favorite, and they're actually some of people's favorites. And I'm like, damn, kind of pisses me off. But hey,
Yeah,
if they like it, I'm happy.
for sure.
So, um,
For
and
sure.
like I think one of my better ones was like my most like half-assed video. Like I literally just got out of bed. It was like went down or something,
Mhm.
and the guy's like sipping on his coffee. He's like, well, sell me your soul and fuck off, pretty much. Um, but yeah,
For sure.
that's pretty much like the process. I guess like what goes to head. I used to improvise it all, but then I realized like if you watch some of my like first skits, you'll notice that the dialogue is actually really bad. Um, it just doesn't flow well. Some lines go longer than others. Some lines go like 15 seconds long. Most of the lines don't go that long.
Yeah.
Because like really the first 5 seconds is very important. The
Yeah,
title is
it's a
even more
hook.
important than the video.
Mhm.
I've had videos that do better because I've edited the title after. Um, but it's the best.
Yeah, for sure. Now you were just talking about to can't fake happy. When you're not happy, how do you have ways that you try to make yourself happy? Is there techniques that you use to clear your mind pretty much?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's as simple as like taking a walk, you know,
Mm-hmm.
getting a nice brisk walk outside, going for a drive,
For sure.
working out
Yes. That's
uh,
my big one.
helps a lot. And then just gaming, just anything I can get my mind off things. Because most of what like irks me is like really just things again outside of my control that
Yeah.
I shouldn't be worrying about. So it's like, let me just go do something that'll make me feel better, or
Mhm.
I'll go golf, which is
Ooh.
sometimes not a good idea.
Makes
Because
you
you
even more
shouldn't
mad.
you shouldn't golf when your head is not like flow state, or
Yeah,
you're gonna have a really bad time.
for sure. Yeah, I think my big three is probably like gaming, working out, and just music. That's a big one for me. Music is
Oh
a
yeah,
big.
music's huge. Music's
And
huge.
bro, you have to pick the good music though. You can't be listening to that depressed stuff, bro. Because whatever you put in your mind,
Hmm.
that's what you think. That's what you think.
Yeah, I don't listen to like the depressed type music. I don't know.
No,
Like
I don't either. I used to be a big like I don't know. I don't know why either. Like it was just a rough time. Like I thought that it was like right, but it wasn't, bro. It wasn't.
yeah,
I don't know
I've
why.
had some songs or like I was like, oh wow, I really listen to that. Crazy.
Yeah.
Um,
But I
but
got
then
the
now it's
happy
like
playlist now. I got all the happy
straight
playlists.
vibes, straight
Yeah.
vibes.
Like
Yep.
I'll turn
I
on
don't even have.
I'll turn on
Oh, sorry.
passion fruit. I'm like, like
Ooh,
vibing, bro.
okay.
You should see me. Nah, I want to get like some crazy lights from my room. Actually, I have like LED lights, but I just haven't put them up.
Oh hell yeah.
Got to talk to my mom about that one. So yeah, that'll be a fun one.
And usually when it comes to music, I actually don't have any playlists. The only playlists I have are the ones my friends made, and I was like, hey, just share it with me. Maybe I'll play it if I can afford.
Yeah,
But the way I listen to my music is I just have it all in my library, so I add as I go, and then I'll know where a certain song is if I just scroll long enough, and then I'll go pick it out. Or I'll just put on shuffle, and then eventually I'll land on a song that I once liked. So
yeah.
it's like it sucks when I'm the aux guy though, because then I don't have a party playlist. You know
No, bro. I have
and
so
that's a lot of
many.
stress. It's a lot of
Yeah, for
stress.
sure. I have so many playlists, bro. It's bad. But then I have my like songs that's full of like 700 songs. So that I just put that on shuffle. I'm like, oh yeah, this is a vibe now. So it is what it is. Like, but I could go from like Adele to like Lil Peep to like
It's a big switch.
to like Cybertruck by Jakey. You know, it's like
Yeah, that
man,
dude.
it's like bad.
I'm a
That's kind of like
busted nut.
yeah,
In my
exactly.
shit,
I'm
we should have
vibing.
put that on. We
Dang,
should have
bro,
put that out
we
in the
should have.
beginning.
We should have. I was
Fuck.
vibing to that walking into school this morning. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. But nah, bro, it's such a vibe. Oh, and then there's Child's Play too by Drake. I'm such a ooh,
Woo!
I love Child's Play, bro. I will
Dude,
vibe to that any day
dude,
or any time of the day.
I gotta use so bad. You don't mind like for like it's
What?
like I
You're
gotta use
kind of. That's fine. Go.
yeah, I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run.
Well, you better.
It's literally right there. It's literally right
We'll run. All right, Chot.
there.
So we're gonna play Cybertruck by Jakey.
In the front, check the million coins,
They
climbing
climbing
up,
up.
we hitting ATH, fuck out on my way, you can't step inside this shit if you ain't got the Midas touch, yeah, pull up, got the front full of bags, bitches twerking in the swimming pool in the back, ball like Scottie Pippen, big body whipping, yeah, we buy what we want, we at the mall popping tags, Twitch streaming in the back, bitch don't touch the glass, flipping million coins, these boys got rubber bands, Solana made me rich, I might
Solana
buy
made me
another
rich.
Cybertruck, keep it mint condition, bitch I do this cause I can, yeah, I just bust a nut. In my Cybertruck, TV in the front, check the million coins, climbing up, we hitting ATH, fuck out on my way, you can't step inside this shit if you ain't got the Midas touch.
Oh, Jakey goes
No
off.
need the front, no need the shield. Yeah, meme coins pay your bitches bills.
That's a tough verse.
Riding through the city in my
Hey,
Cybertruck,
hey.
these bitches lining up the.
All right, Jakey is so fire though. He made a banger with that one.
Dude, it's wild. It's actually wild how dedicated those guys are.
For real.
Like after seeing them in NYC, like you should have saw how stressed out they were about like doing the Times Square thing.
Bro, I mean, even you could even feel the stress through the video that they made, bro.
And that's what I love that video. I usually don't watch like 17-minute long videos, especially on X, but
Oh,
like
yeah.
that one I did.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, you can see the stress, but also like even at the events, like you could see the stress in them. Like Steve was like, dude, yeah, like hopefully this works out. Like, yeah, they were stressed. And it's crazy too, because like they get the views, right?
Yeah.
And they get all that, but like, dude, like it just shows like the passion that they have, which is it's pretty cool to see, and that's something that is like really that I love that. I fucking
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, they are dedicated, and I respect them a ton. Steve should follow me back though. We've talked so many times, but Steve, you don't follow me. So let's fix that, please. All right. All right. Someone send that clip. Yep, someone send that clip to him. Thanks. But yeah, bro. Oh man. Let's check the doc. Oh man.
That's like police, get on the ground.
For real.
Like that's that type of like holy fuck.
All right. I'm closing the doc now.
Here's what we're gonna give a
improv. Here we go. Who's someone that inspires you, Meebz? Came up with that one off the top of the dome.
That's a good one. What like in general?
Okay, yeah. Usually I go in depth with it, but it could be in general. It could be in Web3. It could be just in life in general. Or I already said that, but it could be at work. Sure. Bang.
All right. I mean, it's really my family. It has, because my brother, like, he's the reason I started even making videos in the first place when I was younger.
Me too.
So, he inspires me. That 100%. And I mean, like, I don't know, just we're all very close. So it's like we all like to see each other succeed, but also I just really look up to like my dad, my brother, my sister as well. She's younger than me. Sometimes she's tougher. So I look. They inspire me. I mean, that's like the reason I do everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like I guess it's hard to see. I've always had an issue with like being inspired by like someone I don't personally.
Yeah.
Because you don't see the hardship that they go through to watch a documentary about them, right? Like I'm a big Messi fan or big Di Maria fan, or I'm a big fan of I like some of the people in the space that like make videos and stuff. It's just most of the inspiration is just straight from who I know personally or close. And some of that inspiration even stems from just like friendships overall.
Yeah.
And I guess that comes with like the support and just like seeing like people stick out like through the hard times. Like I guess in this space is literally my like best friend is Sav. That dude keeps pushing through, and I give him a lot of respect for that. It's not easy, and I can only imagine from a NFT founder perspective.
Yeah.
Because I would never want to do that personally.
Uh-uh.
So that's like it's the people that are close to me, that I like really like that inspire me.
Yeah, for sure. I don't think I could say someone like I don't know either. I think it's a big. I have this written up on my wall as well on a post-it note, the little index card. It just says private victories, and it's those victories that people don't see that are actually like the biggest and that mean the most to you. I think that's what everyone goes through. Like you don't know what your neighbor's going through. You don't know what your friends, well, some of your friends, you know what I mean, are going through.
Yeah.
They don't always tell you everything, and it's those things that you get over, and you're like those little humps that mean the most to you. And I think that remembering those and realizing that everyone has those, you just don't see it. These people on social media, I think it's made it really bad with social media, is like you don't see what everyone goes through. Everyone's social media looks so nice. They're at the beach that one day, they're at the party the next day. You don't know. Their life looks perfect, and it's really not. It's really not, and you have to realize that, and it makes it a lot better.
It definitely does, and it's like I'm like honestly like personally like just like on my regular Instagram and stuff, I don't really post anymore.
Mm-mm.
I just don't post. Like the only thing I do is like make the videos, and then like sometimes like thought on Twitter, and then I regret because I'm sharing my thoughts out there,
Yeah.
and sometimes I need to keep them in, but at the same time, like I do believe in what I say, and I'll back it up.
Yeah.
And yeah, and it's very obvious too, because I've had like people say like, "You seem frustrated," and I'm like, "I can, yeah." I mean, if you read the tweet, I mean, you could probably assume so, because usually, like, I don't post like, I'm not like a motivator. I'm not like someone's like, "Oh, this shit sucks,"
Yeah.
or like people always see memes, right?
Yeah.
They always see like the video guy, like me in the videos, however character I'm acting. So it's like they don't really see like the other side, right? Which honestly I don't mind. I don't think they should.
Yeah.
And in some cases maybe, but I've learned that like it's probably better the self, unless if sometimes like a lot of people have strong opinions in Web3, and a lot that I don't agree with.
Yeah.
And most of it is it's a lot of bias as well, because people are making from it whatever they are. So of course they're gonna be fond of it,
Yeah.
So it's like I try to hold myself from that, and also what I do is I like low key in my videos, like I do mock people, that has happened, or I just kind of like low key make fun of like how people act, because some people just
Crypto
act in such
bros.
obscure ways. Just like the negative people, or like just like the people that comment like just random shit. It's like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna make fun of you. People make it easy, especially on the skit side. Like people do make it easier to make things about, because it's like, wow, you're saying that outlandish shit. And sometimes like when I feel like I'm over exaggerating in a video, I'm like, am I really? Because the script is following exactly these replies that I just like kind of wrote down.
Yeah. So
It's like, it kind of it opens up your mind to think like, people really really put their thoughts out there, and sometimes a little too. And I've been a culprit of the same, but we learn.
yeah, we live and we learn.
Yeah. Yep.
For sure. You gotta love those people. But Meebz, to end it off, let's ask one more question. If you were on a stranded island,
Oh God.
what are 5 things you would take? Only 5 things.
Survive.
Yeah, to survive. Well, how about we say survive for 2 months or 3 months? Let's see. 3 months.
Is it like, am I using this stuff to like help me, or is it more of like my like leisure?
Leisure. There's trees on the island. You can build shelter, stuff like that. There's simple stuff on the
Okay.
island. It's like a normal island. Like it's not like a bare just sand island. There's stuff on the island, yes.
Okay. See, I wouldn't want to be alone. So I guess
that.
a woman, a very hot one. Let
Respect that.
go wrong. Yeah, that would probably be one of them.
Okay, so
and then
we got 4.
now we got 4. Alcohol, because it's gonna be
I'll get lit.
It's probably gonna be stressful, so you got to drink some.
All right, 3 more. These are 2 bangers.
Such bad answers.
2
Such
bangers.
bad
Let's go.
answers.
2 bangers. Here we go.
Any and every drug. Nah, that's a joke.
Wow, 2 more. Let's go, Meebz.
That's a joke. That's a joke. Damn. That's tough. Honestly. I don't know. I think I feel like I'm overthinking this.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, if I'm stranded on an island, I gotta keep close with friends, fam. So get the phone.
All
The
right.
phone.
So are we bringing like data with us, or are we like how are we getting Wi-Fi here?
Fuck. I didn't think about that. Starlink. Starlink.
Oh, so we got one more. We got phone, Starlink, girl, and alcohol. Okay. All right. Bangers.
Shit. So I can't even have an Xbox. Damn it. Because I'd need a monitor.
Yep, you could bring the monitor and Xbox bundle that you can get at the yard sale.
I'll do the bundle.
All right, here we go. That's a banger. It's a banger. So how are you
We'll do
getting?
the bundle.
How are you getting food? How are you hitting down these trees? How are you hitting these down these trees to get the wood for the shelter? All right, we got some.
I was thinking more. I was thinking more like I'm on an island. I'm chilling. I'm getting hammered. Nice game.
Oh yeah.
Chick's sitting next to me. But if I have to eat, right? I'm gonna go fishing. Just go get.
All right, that's banger. So you could just find that stuff on the island. You could like
just get it. I'm
jump
gonna get a
on it.
stick, get a rock, shave it down, and then just spear that shit. And then
that's a banger.
coconuts off the trees. I can break. Like I've broken coconuts like before, so I know how to do it.
Do you like the meat? Is that what they call it? The coconut meat?
I don't mind it. It depends on the coconut. It's very. There's not much flavor, but like you can live on it for a little. There's water in it. Good. So yeah, and usually they fall. They end up falling themselves. So it's like.
Do they hit you on the head like the cartoons?
I've seen some fall, but I luckily didn't get it in the head.
What was
Sometimes
was it gravity that was like found when like the apple fell and what's his name? His name starts with an N. You know what I mean?
Isaac Newton.
Newton, yeah, Newton founded gravity when the apple fell or something like that.
Yeah, it was like the apple fell and then he got hit in the head and then
it was like everything in motion moves in motion until something force stopped. I don't know. I learned that in like 7th grade. That's all I remember. But
and it's crazy too because it's just so obvious, Isaac.
For real, like how are we staying down?
I
could
have came up with that.
For real.
Crazy.
Anyone could have done that.
How about you? What would you take on the island? All right. I want to hear you.
Okay. All right. Helicopter. No, I'm joking. That's cheating. That's cheating.
See, I was thinking about like doing a dumbass answer like that. But then I was like, that's probably
Drake. That's the first one. No, that's crazy. No, I'm not taking.
Then I'm bringing Kendrick because I'm winning.
All right, so you got 7 things now. That's cheating. That's cheating. Was it Kendrick over the girl or
Oh, see, I'm gonna keep the girl.
Need the girl. All right. This is tough. This is a tough one. Okay, so we got trees. I'm gonna bring a knife, like a machete, like one of those ones that you see in the
like Rambo, like.
Yeah, and you like hold on. I'll demonstrate. You go like against the tree. Wow. And like the tree like breaks down. So then I'm gonna bring that. Okay, I can use the leaves for a tent then. All right. Goldfish. A lot of like the goldfish crackers. A lot of those.
I love goldfish.
Me too. Wait,
it's like one of my favorite
like the
snacks.
Goldfish or the whales too? Have you had the whales from like Walmart? Bro, those are banging, bro. I love those so much. Oh my gosh, I'm so big.
I'm more of a goldfish guy.
Do you like the mixed goldfish? Like, do you like extra cheddar pizza? What do you like?
I'm a classic. I also like Parmesan.
Like the those Parmesan are banger.
One.
That's a
those
banger.
Are banger. That's a banger.
That's a banger.
That's a banger.
I
mean, like, dude, like snacks wise, like Takis, hot Cheetos, get the stomach going.
So you got the white.
Regret it in the morning.
You got the white girl like taste buds. All right, cool. You just
what are you trying to say?
You got the white girl taste buds, bro. You got the hot Cheeto girl. Do you have the hot Cheeto fingers?
Oh my god, yeah, dude. Fuck. I
Okay.
can't eat them anymore though. This shit fucks me up. Fucks me.
I don't think I've ever had a hot Cheeto. Send me money. Send me money, Meebz. I'll go get hot Cheetos right now.
Well, you're in PA. Like, you're probably not far from.
Huh?
You're in PA, right?
Yeah.
So you're not far from
Wait, where are you?
Maryland.
Oh shoot. Yeah, I got like a 3-hour drive probably.
Oh shit. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Fuck yeah.
I'll come down one day once I can drive. Oh shoot, I got my permit in a year. So then a year and 5 months, I'll drive down and I'll have a hot Cheeto for the first time.
You will.
It's a banger. Okay, so what do I got right now? What do I have?
So
Goldfish.
You have Drake.
Oh no, I was joking about Drake. I don't want Drake.
Oh, okay.
The absolute snake. All right. The knife, the goldfish. Okay. You know what I feel like would be dope? Nah, never mind. I wouldn't have electricity. I was gonna say a vlog camera. That would be dope. That would be a sick video.
Whoa.
But that would die in a really quick.
Oh, really through. Like, where am I gonna plug in my Xbox?
Oh shoot! And your phone. If your phone's gonna die. Oh shoot. See, this is what we talk about at our lunch table. It's weird. Our lunch tables. Yeah.
I did not think this through.
All right. I kind of want a shovel. Oh no! I want a net. I want a net to catch the fish. All right. I want a light. What is it? A lighter of flint and steel. What is that in Minecraft? Flint and steel to start the fire. All right.
Or just a lighter.
Huh? Or just a lighter?
But you might run out of gas, fuel eventually.
Well, yeah, true. And then I got one more. Well, how would I survive? Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking in the survival sense. Now that would change my answer.
I need a bad environment. No, I'm joking. That was hashtag ad.
This is sponsored by.
Yeah, guys. This is sponsored. Nah, that's crazy. Bad police. I'm actually sending this clip to Light. Free promo.
Light's the dog.
He is a dog. And Shafe. I love Shafe.
Oh, they're awesome.
Shoot. Okay. I think I'm gonna bring like a shirt. Oh, or pants. Should I wear pants? Pants probably.
So you're not gonna free ball it?
Are we playing Naked and Afraid here, Meebz? What? Okay.
Yeah, dude.
Okay, we're
Fuck
going
We're
Naked and Afraid.
Island.
Naked and Afraid. All right.
See, if you had a chick with you too, then you know.
A chick. Let's go. That's my fifth one, baby. Banger.
Let's fucking go.
Specifically Tate McRae, actually. Specifically Tate McRae.
Ooh.
That is my celebrity crush. Oh, my lord.
Ooh, you know what? Dua Lipa.
Dang, okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Or any, like, very nice looking Latino.
Oh, you in the Latinos. All right.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right. This is a banger. Wait, this is actually a banger conversation. What? All right.
We could keep going.
Bro, I could gladly keep going. Hold on. Who else is I'm thinking of wait, have you ever saw Faith Ordway? Oh my lord. Look up Faith Ordway.
Yeah, Bill.
Yeah, actually she kind of scares me. She could
She could fuck you up. She could fuck us up.
Yeah, probably like at the bro, we could be fighting and like, bro, I think she would like, like one punch like crazy, bro.
Bang.
That would be crazy. Dang. There's some baddies. Who else?
Ariana.
All right. That's a banger. That's a banger.
That's a banger.
That's a banger.
And I know bangers.
Shoot. Nah, Tate McRae just keeps coming to the head, bro. It's crazy. Actually, she's dating Kid Leroy though.
Ooh.
So I'm kind of screwed though. It's all right.
Yeah, you can outdo him. You're outworking the guy.
You think me versus Kid Leroy?
He's just a kid.
I'm just a girl in the world. Shoot, bro. Nah, imagine me and Kid Leroy get into a rap battle. Oh my gosh, I'm winning.
You're gonna be
Meebs,
Kendrick. Then.
yeah, I know. Meebs, we need to make a song together. I can get one of my friends to make a beat for us. We'll hop on a track. Don't worry.
I was a high school rapper.
Oh, actually, SoundCloud.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice. I have a couple of those in my high school too.
I have 2 songs on there. I actually performed at a party.
Oh, for real?
Junior year. Yeah. I was on a tractor in a barn.
Nice.
Yeah, it was a bunch of people. Yeah, one song was called Dumb Drunk. The other song was called Just Chillin'.
Nice. That's fire. That's fire.
KMA.
No, I've been looking at trying to like buy a DJ deck. That's something I would love to get into too. DJing, like that would be sick. But I don't know. It's in my Amazon cart right now, so I could just send it tonight if I really wanted to, and say, oh, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna buy. So who knows? Maybe by next time I talk to you, I might have a DJ deck on the way. I don't know.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I've really enjoyed the conversation. It's been a lot of fun. It was actually much needed.
Yeah, bro.
And
refreshing.
So like so in terms of content, like are you like really like putting a lot of focus on podcasts, or are you trying to do other like videos and stuff as well?
I'm focusing on this podcast right now. I'm doing other stuff too. I'm streaming. Gaming side, I want to start uploading different like YouTube videos for gaming. I'm also working on learning some stuff about the algorithm on TikTok and YouTube Shorts, stuff like that, with a bunch of different accounts. Just some different stuff like
fucking around and finding it.
Yeah, pretty much. And then I'm also working with some like AI automation and stuff. I want to learn how to kind of like make it sustainable, like where I don't have to do really much. And I was actually messing with that before this podcast, so that should be fun. It's just it's just messing around and like finding out stuff. So
that's really how it is.
Yeah, and if something hits, bro, it hits, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. Exactly. Also, like I said, I want to kind of try that sticker stuff out too. I might try that sticker stuff out soon, but I don't know. It's just try to make some money. Also have some fun. That's really it.
Hey man, dude.
Have some fun.
That is just. And also you just gotta Meeb. Just gotta fucking.
You gotta Meeb, bro. Gotta Meeb. Well, Meebs. That was like an hour. That ended up being like an hour and a half ish. So that's dope, bro. I appreciate you.
Of course, man. Yeah, dude. I once you reached out, like I really just I wanted to show some support, and also yeah, dude. I know like for a while you were like, yo, I've been really wanting to like dive deeper into videos and stuff. So if you ever need like, of course, like here to help out in whatever way possible. But dude, I appreciate you asking me to like come on here. Like I don't get many of the opportunities this and just like talk.
Of course, bro.
So, dude, this shit's fun to me. So
I love this. I love meeting new people. Cool. I love learning about new people too. Learning a lot more about like who's behind just a PFP. Yeah. So it's dope, bro. Well, Meebz, I appreciate it. I'm gonna probably end stream and then stream later too. So if you are watching on YouTube, Meebz links are down in the description. I appreciate you watching. In peace, bro. In peace.